What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a back and core workout. I love training back, but when you're training back, you do have to train the opposite side, which is the core muscles. So let's get through a fun Kristen workout. Starting with 85 pounds on the bar, bent over rows. I'm gonna start at 10 reps here, and then I'm gonna taper down reps and go up in weight. All right, but in between this, we have a couple extra exercises. We're gonna do hanging leg raises. So I'm gonna use my dip bars for this, and I'm gonna use a weight between my feet. There we go. 7. Last one. And then we're gonna get into 3 pull-ups with weight. And this is gonna stay 3. So the goal is to, if I can, increase the weight. All right, here we go. I'm not that tall. It is a hot one out here today. Okay. All right, back to that barbell. I'm gonna put on a little bit more weight. We are going to 8 reps here. And I've put 10 pounds on each side, so I'm at 105 here. One more. Back to the hanging leg raises. I like adding weight to these. It's not even that much weight, but I feel like when you hold something between your feet, it tends to make this exercise a little bit more difficult because it forces you to keep your legs straight when you're holding something between your feet. It also stops you from swinging your feet. When you're holding something, you tend to have more control over your body. All right, I'm gonna add maybe a 5 here. All right, like I said before, this is gonna stay 3. My goal today is to kind of get up a little bit in weight, if I can. Whew. All right, now we're gonna load up the bar again for the bent over rows. Going for 6 reps here. I'm at 135 pounds. One more. All right, one more set of these. But first, getting into my core exercise. If you were in Myrtle Beach, you know how hot it is out right now. I think we're expecting 110 today. So it is hot. All right, and then weighted pull-ups. All right, 3 more here. I have 35 pounds strapped around my waist. Whew. It's getting a little spicy. We got one more round of this, And then we're moving on. Last set here, I have 4 reps. It's gonna be fairly heavy compared to last. One more. That strap was a little sloppy. So I have 155 on the bar. Whew. Definitely got spicy. Last time seeing the hanging leg raises. If you've not tried these with weight and you're trying them now, comment below, let me know what you think of these. Like I said, I feel like I have so much more control over this movement. Okay, and last set of pull-ups. I've already loaded it, so I'm at 40 pounds. I think putting it around my waist honestly becomes the hardest part. It's like a heavy pair of pants. Whew. All right, last time seeing the weighted pull-up today. I've been adding things in lately. They've been feeling pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Whew. All right. We're gonna set up for the next set of exercises. I'm gonna have 2 core exercises and 1 back exercise. These are one of my favorite core exercises. Barbell rollouts. Keep your core nice and tight. Go down as far as you can while still keeping that hollow position. Keep those shoulders nice and tight. You have to be careful with that shoulder mobility too. And 1 more. Good. All right. Gonna get into some narrow grip lat pull downs here. All right. I like to change the grip up on these. Sometimes I go narrow, sometimes wide. We're going for a 10 here. Today we're going narrow because we used the pull-up for a wide grip. All right. Going for a Russian twist here. 10 on each side. Just old school. Man, I'm sweating. So it doesn't have to touch the ground. Just looking to stay really tight in the core. All right, and then back to your rollout. You'll notice I'm moving, I always say this, quickly through each exercise while maintaining my form. I don't want to rest really long between exercises. So I want to keep my heart rate up. Right now I'm at 156 beats per minute. I like to stay around there for the whole workout. Sometimes when you go heavy, it's even easier because it's so taxing. All right. Back to the lat pull down. Put up 2 plates on this. I'm going for 8 reps here. With this, and especially cable exercises, I like to give it a little pause and feel that lat engagement. If you find that you're just moving through them really fast, you're not pausing, Try and give yourself a pause. You might actually have to go down in weight. It's kind of that mind-muscle connection that I've found that people that hit like a full stack, and then when I slow them down, they're like, oh crap, I can't lift as much. Like, that's because your muscles are so engaged now. And that's okay. It's not that it has to be super heavy. It just has to be heavy for you and the range of motion that you're trying to achieve. And I say all the time, with CrossFit, I wanted to go as fast as possible because the goal was, for the most part, to move as fast as possible. And it's taken a long time to slow me down. But when you really feel the mind-muscle connection and you slow down to feel it for sure, it makes a huge difference. And the gains come a lot faster. One more. Ooh, I'm gonna have to mop after this session. All right, going for 6 here. Okay. Going for 6 reps here. I'm shaking. This is my last set here. Last set of Russian twists. And we're moving on. Last time seeing it. If you need to scale these down, you can always put your feet on the floor. But if you can hold them at about 6 to 10 inches and keep them nice and straight, your legs, it makes all the difference. All right, next superset. These are one of my favorite exercises because they just hit your abs from your hip flexors all the way up to the top of the core. It's 1, 1, 2, 2 to 10. But they are a solid ab exercise. Your feet, ideally, will never actually touch the ground. And then I'm gonna hit 2 more back exercises along with this. But instead of being really heavy in weight, low reps, this is gonna get spicy because we're gonna focus on a pause here. So I'm gonna be 5 reps and a 5-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reps. Trying not to bounce and keep it nice and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. I feel like I can go a little heavier. So you got 3 5-second pauses ideally on this. Then we're gonna go here for the seated row. We're gonna use a wide grip, supinated, so palms up. So you're gonna be here. Little lean in and pull right underneath the chest. I always find that supinated is harder than a double overhand grip. 2 more. And last one. All right, and then back to the ball passes. Reps on seated row are gonna go down each time, but not to the 4 and 6 range like they were in the last 2 supersets. Trying to be in that hypertrophy range down at this side of the workout. But I love the way I feel when I train back and core together. I feel very balanced. Another thing is too, with abs, you can hear me breathing. It's not because I'm trying to be obnoxious. You get more out of it the more you breathe. You'll probably also find that you get an extra couple reps in. Don't forget to breathe. Back to my 15. I think I'm gonna throw a 10 on top. All right, I threw an extra 10 on. Rep scheme does not change. Trying to stay controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I talked about breathing on the abs. When you lift too, every breath is a rep. Every rep is a breath. Don't forget to breathe. Especially in this heat, you'll pass out. My heart rate's at 160. I've basically been holding here the whole way through. 3, 4, 5 are done. 2 more. And last one. All right, back to those ball passes. The sweat here today is another level. It's raining out, but it looks like I actually ran out in the rain, and I swear I didn't. Remember to breathe through. 1 more. Okay. All right, last set here. All right. I didn't go up here. 3, 4, 5, 4. So I'm curious what you guys think. This is like probably like the 3rd video I've done like this, where I've talked. You've heard me breathe for sure, but there's not a lot of music overlaying. I'm curious to what you guys think of that. Or if you prefer me not talking and just lifting. I enjoy the instruction. I enjoy coaching, so I enjoy giving the instruction, but curious to see what everybody's opinion is on their preference in the style of videos. It's okay to say you like a mix too. I'm just curious, be honest. You won't offend me. Last one. That's all she wrote today. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think of this style of video. It was a hot one today. A lot of breathing, a lot of instruction. Hope you guys like it. If not, I'm sure you're gonna let me know. If you're not already doing so, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.